So earlier today, there was some chatter on LinkedIn. I don't know, you might have even seen it. You might be watching this video on LinkedIn, but it was talking about the alleged lack of productivity or the drop in productivity that we've seen. We saw kind of a spike in productivity during the pandemic, and maybe it's because people were working from home. They were able to put in a few more hours. They could put it in at different times. You know, you wouldn't have to necessarily, for example, go and get in your car and drive to a meeting, right? You might just turn on your Zoom. So then while you're preparing for that, if people aren't there, you're actually getting work done. So we did see supposedly an increase in productivity, but now we're starting to see a decrease. So people were basically saying, like, what's going on there? And, you know, what I want you to take a look at is in your own workplace, is that going on? What do you do, for example, when one of your good employees suddenly stops caring and being productive? I'm Nancy Schick of Third Year Conflict Resolution, where we take a holistic approach to resolving those workplace disputes. So I want you to go back to remember that first day with that new employee, when maybe you didn't really give them much training, right? Sometimes this is where it begins. And they figured it out, right? They went and that was the kind of employee that you really wanted, that you're so busy you don't have time to train them, but they went and they figured it out. They did the tutorials, they Googled things, they watched videos, etc., right? And what was their reward? More work. And then some more, and then some more. So it's not really all that surprising to me that we're starting to see a slowdown in productivity. And as some of the experts that commented on that post mentioned, look, what was happening with productivity was unsustainable, meaning it couldn't continue that long. And you can probably see it in your own life. But we forget that as employers, and we try to basically drive our employees as though they're sports cars. But let's be honest, you wouldn't even drive your sports car at the level that you do without stopping to maintain it, polish it, etc. So if you're interested in kind of looking beyond that, listening beyond the complaints employees have as just like whines, what they're often telling you is that they need help. Maybe they don't always express it exactly the way you think that they should, but this is why we listen for those hurts we can heal. So what I train people to do, and train managers, coaches, all kinds of people in leadership roles, to listen beyond those complaints for what's really being communicated. What is the help? What is the hurt? What are the things we can resolve? That's how you get your good employees back to the place where they're happy and productive, and you're getting what you want, they get what they want, because it is an employment partnership. If you're interested in talking more about how to bring that to your workplace, then click that button below and set up a consultation. And make sure you hit that subscribe button while you're down there, because I'm going to keep giving you tips like this. In the meantime, again, keep listening with your third ear for those hurts you can heal.